All right, friends, are you ready to get started? I want you to reach up high and touch the sky. Good morning. How are you today? Are you ready for school? I'm so happy you're here. All right, bend over and touch the ground. Bend those knees. When I get up, I'm thankful for a brand new day. When I get dressed, I'm thankful I can run and play. When I sit down to eat, I'm thankful for my food, but most of all, I'm thankful for a God that is so good. Nice job. Let's head outside. We're going to say our Pledge of Allegiance and take a look at the weather and see what's going on outside today. All right, let's get our day started. Stand up, put your hand on your heart, and let's say our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Tell me, everyone, what's the weather? Can we go outside to play? I'm looking up at a beautiful blue sky with lots of little tiny wispy clouds up there, and it is nice and warm, which means it's perfect for a day outside. So let me show you the big water that I live next to. This is not a pond, this is a creek. And if you follow the water around the corner, it goes out to the river and then to the bay. And I'll bet a lot of you have been out on the rivers and on the Chesapeake Bay. But that's not what we're talking about today. Let me show you what we're going to talk about today instead. We're going to talk about the things that live in ponds. And this is my pond. It's been here for a very, very long time. And it has fish and snails and frogs and lots of little bugs on the surface of the water, just like in our book that we're going to read today. And if I get a little closer, did you see that splash? That was a frog jumping off a lily pad and into the water. Let's see if there's any more that want to jump today for us. They're a little shy, and they don't like me to get too close, so that's why he jumped. Now, I guess everybody else is under the water already. But we're going to talk about the things that live in the small, small pond. And I'll bet that you all probably live very close to something very similar to this. So after our lesson today, if it's close to your house and Mom can take you or Dad can take you, why don't you go see if you can find anything living in a small, small pond? I have a special book I want to read to you today, and it's about our ponds. It's called In the Small, Small Pond, and it's written by Denise Fleming, one of my favorite book writers or author. Let's find out what's in the small, small pond. In the small, small pond. Whose legs do those look like? You think so? I bet you're right. Jiggle, wiggle, tadpoles, wiggle. It is, it's a frog. And do you remember? Let's think about when eggs were hatching. What hatches from eggs? Tadpoles, which turn into frogs. Waddle, wade, geese, parade. There are geese in the small, small pond. And there's Mama Goose and her baby goslings. How many goslings are there? 1, 2, 3. Now, do you see the little frog? He's hiding in the picture, just like our caterpillar did the other day. Frog is hiding here. Can you see him? Yep, there he is, right down there at the bottom. Hover, shiver, wings quiver. Do you remember what these are? My favorite insect. That's right, they are dragonflies. And do you see Frog peeking at you? There's Frog right there. What else is in the small, small pond? Oh, drowse and doze, eyes closed. Who's taking a nap in the small, small pond? Turtles. And do you see Frog? There he is, right there, watching those turtles take his nap. In the small, small pond, lash, lunge, herons plunge. Now a heron is a big bird, and if you stand up straight and tall, that's about how big a heron is. They are very tall birds, and they like to sit on the edge of the pond and grab into the water for their dinner. They like to eat fish in the small, small pond. Splitter, splatter, minnows scatter. What do you see swimming around? Lots of little fish called minnows, and there's Frog jumping in after them. In the small, small pond, circle, swirl, whirligigs twirl. Now these little things called whirligigs have another name too, and they're beetles. We learned about them the other day. Those are insects, and some insects like to live in the water, like these whirligigs. Sweep, swoop, swallows swoop. Now, what do you think the birds are looking for in the small, small pond? Well, you're right. If you said they're looking for those little beetle bugs, that's exactly what they're looking for. They like to eat all the little bugs that hang around ponds. In the small, small pond, click, clack, claws crack. There are sometimes little crayfish in small, small ponds. They're just little. They're not very big. In the small, small pond, dabble dip, tails flip. We saw geese in the small, small pond. Now what are we looking at? You're right, there are ducks in the small, small pond. Do you see Frog? There he is, right there. In the small, small pond, splish, splash, paws flash. Now I know this guy doesn't live in the pond, but he lives around the pond because that's where he gets his food. He likes to eat those little fish. What is this? It's a raccoon, and they like to wash their paws off in the pond before they eat, just like we do before we have snack. In the small, small pond, pile, pack, muskrats stack. Do you see the little muskrat? He lives in the water. He eats the grasses that are growing in the pond, and he builds his house out of sticks in the pond. In the small, small pond, there's a chilly breeze and a winter freeze. In the winter, ponds aren't very big, so the ice forms on the top, and then all of these little animals have to go to sleep. Good night, sleep tight, small, small pond. Do you remember what it is when all of these little animals go to sleep for the winter? That's right, they hibernate, and some of them will fly away like the birds, and some of them will crawl up under logs and hibernate there. But in the small, small pond, there is so much going on, even though when you look at it, it just looks like water. I hope you enjoyed the small, small pond. Okay, stand up. I've got a great song about ponds, and you're going to need to get up because we're going to move just like the critters in the pond. Are you ready? The pond is a great place to play. What critters are out today? There are some frogs hopping on logs. The pond is a great place to play. Let me see you hop like a frog. And what do they say? Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Good job. The pond is a great place to play. What critters are out today? Raccoons wash their paws and stretch out their claws. The pond is a great place to play. All right, wash your hands just like the raccoons and stretch out your paws. Good job. The pond is a great place to play. What critters are out today? Fireflies are bright, lighting the night. The pond is a great place to play. Let's light up Lightning bugs, ready? Flashing on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. The pond is a great place to play. What critters are out today? Dragonflies hover, looking for cover. The pond is a great place to play. Let me see you get your wings out like your dragonfly and hover around like you're finding a good place to land. All right, find a good place and land. The pond is a great place to play. What critters are out today? There is a duck waddling in muck. The pond is a great place to play. Wings, and remember how a duck waddles? Waddle, 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 waddle. Just like a duck. The pond is a great place to play. Good job, everybody. I hope you liked moving like the pond animals. One of the animals in our story in the small, small pond was a duck. And what did the duck say? Quack, quack, quack. Can you quack like a duck? Quack, quack, quack. Well, this is a mama duck, and she has some babies. Let's see how many babies she has. She has 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, she has more. 4 and 5. She has 5 little babies. You want to sing a song about this mama duck? 5 little ducks went out to play over the hill and far away. Mama duck said, quack, 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 quack. But only 4 little ducks came running back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little ducks went out to play over the hill so far away. Mama duck said, quack, 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 quack. But only 3 little ducks came running back. 1, 2, 3. 3 little ducks went out to play over the hill and far away. Mama duck said, quack, 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 quack. And only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went out to play over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, quack, 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 quack. And only 1 came running back. Oh my goodness, where'd all her babies go? 1 little duck went out to play over the hill and far away. Mama duck said, quack, 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 quack. And this time no little ducks came back. Oh my goodness, they're all gone. So Mama duck said, quack, 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 quack. And still no baby ducks came running back. But then Daddy duck says, quack, 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 quack. And all the little ducks came running back. You did a great job learning about the pond animals with me today. I hope you had fun. I know I did. Let's get ready and say goodbye and do our finger prayer. Glory to God as the angels sing. Thanks be to God for everything. God, forgive me as I forgive others. Bless everyone, my sisters and brothers. And last of all, dear God, bless me. Amen. We had a great day, and I can't wait to see you again next week.